Are smokers exposed to fewer harmful chemicals when they switch to e-cigarettes? We took 105 healthy adult regular smokers and split them into 3 groups in a 5-day clinically confined experiment. Group 1 – Cessation. Group 2 – The Vapers, vaping only blue e-cigarettes, no smoking allowed. Group 3 – Dual Users. During the 5 days, they could smoke up to 50% of their normal consumption and also vape blue e-cigarettes as much as they liked. Levels of biomarkers of exposure to carcinogens and other toxicants in blood and urine were measured before the 5 days started and at the end of the 5 days. Group 1, Cessation, who didn't smoke or vape, and Group 2, the Vapers, had similar results. For tobacco-specific nitrosamines, Group 1 were on average 82% lower, and Group 2 were 77% lower compared to the start of the experiment. Indicators of pyrene, a polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbon, were 70% lower for Group 1 and 66% lower for Group 2 than the start of the experiment. For volatile organic compounds, Group 1 were on average 88% lower and Group 2 were 86% lower. And for carbon monoxide, Group 1 were 75% lower and Group 2 were 81% lower than the start of the experiment. Group 3, who were allowed to both smoke and vape, showed reduced toxicant exposure compared to pre-test values, but not as much as the groups that stopped smoking completely. This study showed that by switching from smoking tobacco to vaping blue e-cigarettes, exposure to harmful carcinogens and toxicants was substantially reduced. Don't take our word for it. Studies by both Roswell Park Cancer Research Institute in the US and Cancer Research UK also found that switching from smoking tobacco to vaping e-cigarettes reduced harmful toxicant exposure. Download the full peer-reviewed research paper at www.fontemscience.com.